Lesson 2. In this lesson, we will cover how to buy and sell mutual funds, how the price of a mutual fund is determined, and explain various types of trading fees. Trading mutual funds. You can invest in mutual funds in a variety of ways. In the U.S., many people invest through a retirement plan, such as a 401k plan or an individual retirement account. Mutual funds can be bought through a brokerage account, through the fund directly, or through many banks. Trading mutual funds. You can enter an order to buy or sell a mutual fund anytime the New York Stock Exchange is open. Mutual fund pricing. Trades in mutual funds are priced at the end of the day. They are priced once daily after the stock market closes. Mutual fund shares are created only at the end of the day due to the way their prices are determined. After the market closes, the mutual fund company calculates the net asset value, which is also called the NAV, of each fund they offer. The net asset value is based on the value of all the assets, meaning the cash plus the securities in each mutual fund minus any liabilities divided by the number of outstanding shares. Here's an example. ABC Mutual Fund has $50 million in assets and $10 million in liabilities, so its total value is $40 million. This fund has 4 million shares outstanding. Dividing the fund's $40 million in assets by the 4 million shares outstanding provides the price per share of $10. Mutual fund fees. The cost and fees of different types of mutual funds vary broadly, and there are several different ways fees may be incurred. Investors are always encouraged to read each fund's prospectus very carefully and consult with their professional advisor to determine which funds are most appropriate for their specific needs. Here are some of the more common types of mutual fund fees. Front-end load. When investing in Class A shares, there's typically a purchase fee or front-end load, which means you'll pay a percentage of your purchase amount every time you buy shares. However, purchases made by a professional advisor may be exempt from those fees. Front-end loads typically range between 3% and 5%, but can be higher. Here's an example of a front-end load. If you buy $10,000 worth of shares of an A-share mutual fund that has a 5% front-end load, you will pay a $500 fee to purchase those shares, which will come out of your total investment. That means your investment in shares of a fund will be $9,500 instead of $10,000. Back-end load. When you purchase Class C shares, there's typically a fee called a back-end load. This fee is also referred to as a contingent deferred sales charge, or CDSC. Here you don't pay any fees when you buy shares, but when you sell shares prior to a time period specified in the fund's prospectus, you will pay a percentage of the dollar value of your redemption based on the number of years that you held your fund position. The period is typically 1 to 3 years. If you hold the shares until after the period specified, you won't have to pay the back-end load. If you bought shares in your fund on different days, most funds will calculate your CDSC fee using the first-in, first-out method. That means the first shares purchased will be the first ones sold. Short-term redemption fees. Funds that want to discourage short-term trading, which is often disadvantageous to the fund's investors, impose short-term redemption fees. These are often referred to by their acronym, which is STR fees. This fee is typically imposed for redemptions occurring within 7 days to 6 months of the original purchase. No load and no transaction fee funds. Do-it-yourself investors can avoid paying sales charges by purchasing no-load funds or avoid transaction charges by purchasing no transaction fee mutual funds. No-load funds. With a no-load fund, no fee is directly charged by the fund when shares are purchased or redeemed, although sometimes the investor's broker or advisor may charge a transaction fee. No transaction fee funds. There are also no transaction fee funds, which are also known as NTFs. That means there are no fees charged by the broker or advisor for each of the investor's trades. But keep in mind, there can be front-end loads, STRs, or back-end load fees charged by the fund for each purchase or redemption. 12b-1 fees. 12b-1 fees may be charged by your investment professional as compensation for the expenses they incur in marketing and servicing your fund. Management fees. Finally, all funds charge a management fee, and that fee reduces the fund's overall earnings. The management fee must be disclosed in each fund's prospectus. Now you are ready to take the quiz for Lesson 2. After you are done, we will begin Lesson 3.